All right, we are live. Greetings, fellow traders. Let me get this tweeted out here for everybody so everyone can join in. 1 second. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. All right. Make sure everything's
Awesome,
going
awesome,
through okay.
awesome.
Good. All right, so good stuff, guys. Well, happy Thursday. So one more trading day left this week. Today we're going to finish our discussion on day trading pre-market data. And today we're going to talk about channels. So it's been a good discussion this week. Hopefully a lot of helpful tools. Hope you guys have appreciated it with all this pre-market information. Really, really powerful stuff. And today we're going to continue it with channels. Before we do that, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Good, good, good. All right, well, let's check and see where we left off in the market. So quite a day today. Epic move, right? Up 150 points on the SPX, and look what it did. It pushed above the 50 monthly moving average. So we're out of bear market territory, right? There's news that this is the best recovery ever, right? From a bear market to a bull market, the fastest recovery from a bear to a bull market so far. But again, the month isn't over with, So, but hopefully we do stay above this and continue to plow our way up here. So now that we're out of this scary territory, but there's still a big cloud over the market, right? Of the corona. So it's we've got to get through this. Continue to pray for recoveries and for health. I mean, there's news that the United States has more cases, I guess, than Italy and China. So hopefully we all get through this and things start to improve. But I think the after effects are still going to weigh on the market for a while, right? With businesses recovering. But once people are able to go back to work and everybody's safe and healthy, then then we should see ourselves kind of get back to normal again and continue to plow ourselves up. So we'll see how that goes. So here's the monthly chart, weekly chart. Pretty strong so far, right? Nice recovery, right? Basically recovered over 4 weeks of range on this week so far. So we got one more day left to see how this goes. The futures are down a little bit now, so we will see if if this bullish week can continue. If it does, then we may see some more upside, right? So that would be a good thing. Daily chart, right? We had the Morningstar reversal. We talked about that with our reversal patterns. And then we got some nice follow through to the upside. So we had a little bit of a doji sandwich to move up. We talked about that yesterday. And here we are at the macro downward trend line. So that's really key now at this point to get over this. So, wouldn't be surprised if we pull back a little bit and then, try to work our way up and, get above this. So that would be, a possibility, but a huge day today, guys. So, 136 point range, right? Plus the gap up 154 points today. So pretty amazing stuff. Let's take a look at the price action and see how we did it today. One thing I do want to say here is with the Elliott wave, if this is the case, right, we have a wave 1, 2, 3. We may be working on a wave 4. That wave 4, if we're kind of like where we are now, it's about a 50% retrace from this move down from wave 2. So we could see a move down from, let me get the trend lines back up. Got those Fibonacci's on there. We could see a move down, from here, kind of back to these lows, possibly beyond. That's a possibility. Or we could see it go up even higher, right? We could get to that 28.55 level, and if that happens, right, then we could reverse back down and see another wave down. So again, but it all depends, right? We may have, this could be incorrect, right? This could have been like, the complete finish of a wave 5, and we might be just working our way up right now. So, but right now we're just going to kind of go with this and just kind of see how it plays out. All right, so let's take a look at the price action today. So it was very bullish, right? So it was tricky, right? The price action's been tricky, right? So lots of shadows that make it, these big upper shadows on these candles make it difficult sometimes for entries, right? You can see on the 15-minute chart, we did get a 15-hour breakout, but it started with an upper shadow today. And then from there, it pulled back a little bit. Then we broke out with a hammer, right? So that was nice. Gave a nice move up. It was like trying to move, and then kind of upper shadow again, then up again, upper shadow tweezer top, and then didn't really quite fall down there. So it was tricky. So it was a big move, and it was a tough one. There were some entries here. These are the levels that we provide to our members before each market open, so that we can navigate with these levels. So obviously, you can see they're very helpful. Right, we got to move up here. We kind of hung out around this R1 level, the prior day's highs, came back, retested it a couple times before they ultimately launched in the close. It was a pretty fast move too. The market was kind of pushing down a little bit, and then this one of those epic bounces where they just continue to push this thing. So pretty amazing stuff there. So let's take a look at the S&P futures, see what we're up to tonight. Do. All right, so if so, let's go back here and see let's kind of see how things are going this evening. So here's that big push at the end of the day, right? We can see here we first started trending down this evening, right? So we got a nice move down there. We started to work our way back up, and then after we worked our way back up, right, here's our trend line. Nice confirmation candle here to push us to the downside. So look at that nice inside 5 right there to go down. So anyway, so that's what we're seeing this evening. Let's see if we can get back above this, and if we can, then we may see a green open tomorrow. So but right now we are below the trend line. This may be a bear flag forming right now, so we'll see how that goes and see if it, if we stay down below it today, or if we can get above it and work our way up. So good stuff there. All right. So today we are going to finish this series on trading with pre-market data, and today we're going to be talking about channels. And so how do we use channels pre-market? Well, the cool thing is if you've got a stock that gives you lots of pre-market data, like SPY, and some of our go-to list stocks like the FANG list, Boeing, things like that, you can use these channels to help guide your trading intraday. So sometimes it just takes, after hours, you can do it really quickly in the morning too, and just kind of see if it makes sense to put a channel around what you have, and then see how it trades, and use those for potential levels of support and resistance intraday. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at the SPY. I'll show you some examples here. So if we go to SPY, okay, so one of the things we could see here is if we zoom out a little bit, you can kind of start to see it a little bit better, right? So this is a great example here, right, from a pre-market level, okay, of showing channels on their way up, right? So here you can see. So here, if you take this, right, you can start to use these pre-market levels to form a channel. Right, so you have this, bring it up to the next high right here, and you can see that formed pretty nicely here for an intraday channel from these pre-market levels. And you can see that intraday they served as pretty good areas of support and resistance, right? So here we came back down, we tagged, we worked our way back up, right, and down again, and you can see how that level held here off of this doji reversal, right? Another one we could look at for more clues is, and you can also start to incorporate it with other levels too once things start to form themselves, right? So one example here is from this level to this level, right? You can see a nice channel right there, right? And then here's your pre-market levels right there, okay? So you can see with this, on this day, we came back down, following these channels here based on the pre-market levels. I can move that up a little bit there for us. There. Okay, so you can see how well that held right into the next day. So for levels of support and resistance. So we came down in the morning, right? Tagged that channel, give a nice lower shadow off that, and look at that. We came all the way back up to the top of the channel right here, right? And reversed our way back down. So great stuff on that. So this works well with SPY. It also works well, if you're tracking trends and you see like some pullbacks pre-market, they can be very effective for trying to find these type of reversals here. I mean, here's another good example here just the other day. So use some of these levels right here, and look at that. So we came up, just tagged this level right here, right? Came back down, used that channel as a level, right, to work our way back up, and then got all the way up to those highs right here before working its way back down and forming a fresh channel to the downside. So it's a powerful tool, and can be effective. Like I said, you can actually use it across different time frames once you get more data, just using that pre-market information. Right? You can see how well that worked here, right, off of this channel into this day, right? So here now that we had that data from the intraday, so once you have like good flow, and SPY gives you a lot of information after hours and pre-market to kind of see this, right? So we came back down pre-market here, we tagged this channel high right here, worked our way back down, gave a nice reversal spinning top right here at the bottom of the channel, and then worked our way back up. You can see even worked after hours too, right, as another area of resistance, and then worked its way back down. So it's a very, very powerful stuff. And you can see here, right, we can use this at the end of the day. This is a little bit tight right here, but there you go. You got this and this. So you can see this. Intraday, very, very nice stuff, right? So we came back down at the open, inside 15, worked our way back up. Look at that. Basically top ticked the channel right here from those levels. So this gives us very, very good data to use from intraday by applying the pre-market data. Instead of, going in the next day without this information, right? If we go here, remove the pre-market data, it's kind of random, right? Especially with all the gaps and everything. It's like, oh, we gapped up, I guess we're going down and all that stuff. But once we add that pre-market information to it, it can really help your intraday trading to show areas of potential support and resistance. So good stuff. So there's other examples too. We could go look at charts all the time, but any of these ones that are fluid and give you good aftermarket and pre-market data, you can apply these channels. Look at that. If we even just kind of just continue this channel up right here, look how that served today. Like as a nice level. Once we worked our way up, look at that. Tagged the bottom of that channel, worked our way up, and we're right there. Here. So pretty neat stuff, right? So definitely a good tool to use. It takes some practice, but the best thing that you could do is find a stock that has good data, right? Good information. You can see right here with Roku, right? We had this pre-market level. Originally it was here, then here, right? But once we get some level intraday, you can start to incorporate that, right? So you can see here's that pre-market level right here. So intraday, right, came back down, right? But once it came back up, retested the channel and then worked its way back up. And then you can see where we found resistance today on Roku, right at the top of that channel. And then look at that. We got all the way to the bottom of it before we bounced at the end of the day. So very, very powerful tool, and I hope it helps your trading. And so at this point, if anybody has any questions or chart requests, please feel free to plug those in the chat window, and we'll get through as many as we can and try to wrap up as early as possible so we can all get a good night's sleep and have another awesome trading day tomorrow. So good stuff. So Shirley sent a few in. Shirley, I skipped over some of the penny stock ones, but she had a few good ones on here. So let's take a look and see how that looks. 1 second. All right, good. So the first one here on the daily, let's take a look here. Oh, here's a nice little channel on Roku, right? See how it kind of broke out of that channel, gave a nice move up, but it was pretty smooth here for a bounce. Anyway, channels are great. AVG. Let's take a look. So AVG, yeah, nice close today. We're seeing a lot of strong closes today. The only thing is we had kind of light volume today. That's the only thing that kind of gets you a little bit concerned, right? Actually, kind of make a little channel out of this too. But decent close today. We closed above a couple of these levels here. If you go with the shorter term trend lines right here, this is a nice breakout candle. I'd prefer to see some volume, but just watch out running into the macro trend line here. Pepsi. Okay, decent move here. Let's take a look. So we got this. Well, here's your macro. Oh, we already have the levels up. Okay, so Pepsi, yeah. So this is a good one, right? Doji sandwich up today, just like the market too. It kind of ran into this trend line here. So we got a little bit of an upper shadow off of that. So I'd still like to see it kind of confirm above this, right? Get some increasing volume on it, and then hopefully work its way back up to the next trend line above. And then Ameren. Okay, so Ameren, let's take a look. Yep, good. Look at that. So we already have the channel on this one. So nice move on this, right? It's kind of at the top of the channel right now. So just use a little caution there. Let's see if we can get above that and confirm above it before we, work our way back up maybe to the cloud, 50-day moving average in the 200. So good stuff. Michael, good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing great. Jay, hello. Thanks for making it. I hope you're doing well too. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. Absolutely. I hope you and your family and friends are as well. Manesh, what's going on? Yeah, let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla's actually been working on kind of a channel here too, right? So we've been tweeting about that a little bit. So you can see right here, here's the trend line, here's the top. You can always, with trend lines, trend lines are so great because you don't have to draw the channel, you just have to draw the trend line. But right here, we're right at the top of the trend line. So we're testing the downward trend line right now. Let's see if we can get above it, confirm above it. Right, we already confirmed above this trend line right here and worked our way up to the next level up, which was that trend line. And let's see, that guy there. And now let's see if we can do the same thing here. So we've got an open gap. Well, we've got this prior open gap level above, but it's still a potential key level. So if we can get above here, confirm above there, right, we might be able to get up to the cloud on that one. So definitely keeping that on the radar too. ZEK, thanks for tuning in. Good evening. Yeah, let's take a look at Boeing. So Boeing's had a really epic reversal, guys. So we're up at 180. If you think about it, it's doubled since the lows here. It's doubled since the lows. So we did get over, where are we? So we're still below this macro trend line right here, but a real nice reversal on Boeing here. So big volume has come in here. Huge volume on these congested days too. So it's kind of one of those ones that just it's still a Wall Street darling, and they bought it up and doubled their money on the off of the lows right here. So we'll see if we can get some more follow through the upside, but it may find some resistance here, potentially work its way back a little bit. So just be careful with that one. CVS. CVS is one of those ones you kind of would expect it to be doing a little bit better. It's it would be considered an essential business. So, but right now today's like kind of the first breakout day. Good volume today. So let's see if we can close and confirm above that with some good volume as well, and then maybe work our way back up to the 200-day, 50-day, and possibly the cloud. And then Bank of America, Boeing with a C at the end. Let's take a look here. So, All right, did my tweet get out tonight? Somebody just messaged me. No, I mean it's definitely live. So right, yep, good. Okay, just making sure. I just had a message that says like, are you going live? So yeah, I'm here. Okay, good. Yeah, so Bank of America, nice move today, right? So nice close above this the initial breakout pivot right here. So we're above the ADMA. That's good. The only thing that's a little bit rough is the volume is decreasing on this one, but it's still a really nice candle, right? So let's see if we can get above today's highs for a little bit more follow through to the upside on Bank of America. Good stuff. Mike, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Shad. Not sure what Shad means, but hope you're doing well. Let's see. Bagesh, good evening. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for making it. JMU. So MU after earnings got a little bit of follow through to the upside today. Good volume, right? So, but just kind of no real breakout type moves on this one. So I was thinking that this might affect the semiconductor sector a little bit, but basically it's just the market itself that's kind of weighing on all this stuff. So recently had a little breakout here over this trend line, right? And it's kind of working its way up. The earnings were actually good. They beat on earnings and revenue. So let's see if we get some more upside movement on this one. I like the doji here. Maybe we can get a little follow through off of that. Intel, good. Yeah, another semiconductor. Let's take a look. Strong candle today. Wow, really nice one. So I like it. Everything, yeah, an increase in volume too. So that's good. So let's take a look here. So nice. So closed above all these levels today. So Intel looks really good. In fact, that's good enough. We're going to put that on the radar for tomorrow. 1 second. Let me add that to the game plan. I like it. Okay, so Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Wow, I can't believe it's Friday already. Let's take a look. So Friday. So fun theta day, right? So let's add Intel here. INTC. Okay, keep an eye on these. Good. Yeah, Intel looks great. So good close, good volume. Over a lot of key levels, so and some gaps above. So let's see if that could work its way up there. Let's take a look at silver. Continuing to drift up here. So it's still below this macro trend line too, but a nice reversal from these lows here at like $10. That's almost like a bargain, just when you think about silver. So good stuff there. It's up to $13. Let's see if we can get over that trend line and try to work its way up again. Gold. Yep, Barrett Gold. Let's take a look here. Old alert on that one. So big lows right here, kind of key levels right here that had a close above. It did it here the other day, so it's slowly trying to work its way up. So let's see if we can kind of follow the cloud up here and get a move off of that. And then DAL, Delta Airlines. Let's see how this does here. So Delta. Let's see, activate this. Let's see here. Here, yep. First of all, we kind of move above the downward trend line right here. Let's kind of see if we can close above that bullishly with some volume, and then try to work our way up on that. So tough ones here, but a lot of these ones have just been kind of gap up. Boeing, Delta, a lot of these other ones. So silver. So it's been tricky, but those gap moves have been nice. So we've got that going for it. So good stuff. Bagesh, yeah. Let's take a look at Oracle. Oracle is good. It had a good day today. Up 4 points, strong candle. Finally, something good for Oracle. It had a rough day after earnings, and then just has worked its way up here. So these were the key levels to get above. This is a real nice close today. I would have liked to see a little more volume, but a strong candle today. It's just below its 50-day moving average. Roku. Roku's getting pretty interesting here, right? So it broke out of this channel range. Nice breakout candle right here, gave a nice upside move. Now let's see if this is forming a bull flag. If it is, right, we could get some strength on Roku. So we'll keep an eye on that one too. Okay, see if we can break out of that bull flag. It's got some work to do. It's at the bottom of it right now, but if it can, that'd be fantastic. Boeing, of course. So nice move on Boeing right here. We're right at the downward trend line. So again, it's already doubled since its lows. So it may want to maybe pull back a little bit. Right, and then we'll see if it can try to work its way back above this thing. So I mean, it's kind of cheesy how they did it, right? A Goldman Sachs upgrade intraday, and then up on the news that they're securing a big loan so they could try to stay in business, and then they're still delayed on their 737 Max stuff, but they're thinking that it could be ready to go back in production over in May. So that was giving it some moves there. But I don't know how they're going to get it in production if they're closing all their plants down. It makes it just kind of illogical. But we'll see. We'll see how it does. So Boeing is an amazing stock. It can be pretty wild. Amazonius. Let's take a look. So Amazon, let's see. I should have some levels that come up here. There you go. Wow, lots of levels here. So, yep, broke out of the channel right here. Still pretty strong here. I like this congestion that's in. We're kind of in a channel right here. Pretty neat, too. We got the 200-day moving average at the bottom. We got the 50-day moving average at the top. Right, so we closed above that today. It was nice candle. Decreasing volume over the last couple of days. It's been moving up. We're kind of facing the cloud of some resistance. So at this point here, I'd like to see a breakout candle above that. We may see a move up on that to try to fill this gap up here. That would be pretty great. And then Google. Let's take a look. Yeah, nice candles here. Big volumes coming, big volumes coming in on this one on both the downside and the upside. So nice first candle today. Let's see if we can get above this here with some confirmation candle and some volume, and then see if that could work its way up. That'd be great. Great stuff. Nice charts, guys. Jay, yeah, my pleasure. Thank you so much. Let's see, Richard, what's going on? Good to see you, Apple. Let's take a look. Yeah, so Apple looking pretty good here. Let's see. Where'd it go? Why is it doing that? There we go. So Apple, this was kind of the key level to close above with increased volume. So this high here was 258.25. We did close above it sneakily. It would be nice to have some increasing volume, but we have overall above average volume. So we may see some more upside to Apple. So that's looking pretty good. We're still below a couple trend lines. I'd like to see it get back above this trend line here. And let's see, Dustin, PayX. Let's take a look. Yep, PayX just had some earnings the other day. Nice doji sandwich up, so that's good. If we go here to the top, we've got a macro trend line here. We're kind of facing that trend line right now, but a nice move up, kind of very, very similar to the market on that one. Ulta, how's Ulta doing? Gave a nice multi-day move up right here. I mean, you look here, the range of this candle here is 25 points. And you have another 20 points on that, so 50 points in 2 days. Found a little bit of resistance here off of this macro trend line down. So let's see if we can hold that, confirm above that, and then continue to work its way back up. And then LH. Yeah, LH was a real nice move today. So finally, right? So LabCorp finally getting a little bit of a move. So that was a great candle on LabCorp today. I like LH. I'm going to add that to the list too. Leave that there. Here. Okay, good. Great stuff, guys. Good. Field Street, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. TGT. How's a little target doing? Up 5 points today. That's good. It's nice recovery from the recent lows. There's a nasty candle it had the other day. Great bear trap on that last candle. Inside day so far. Let's see if we can break up above that. Right now we're basically below. A bunch of trend lines right here. It's just it gets a little tricky here. So let's see if we can break out above that. Tomorrow with some good volume and maybe try to work its way up from there. Hey Mike, what's going on? Do I do cryptos? I don't really mess around with it too much. And sometimes we'll take a look at Bitcoin and stuff like that. Hey Osiris, how's it going? Language check. Yeah, doing good. Yeah, it's weird. Maybe you have to reset it. Check out ABC. Let's take a look there. ABC. Let's see. Wow, this thing's all over the place. So that's tough. I mean, we're basically in a channel right here. So it does have a strong day today. So a lot of the it has a strong candle today. Very, very nasty moves the last couple of weeks. So, kind of a decent candle right here. Good volume. It's got the 2 day right here. It might try to work its way up to the top of the channel there. So just kind of see how it handles this thing. It's kind of all over the place. You want to see the monthly chart? Yeah, let's take a look here. So monthly, big, nasty spinning top. Weekly chart, similar within that channel. And then, your daily is kind of stuck in this channel right here. That's why your monthly is looking like that, right? Because it's just all ups and downs. Okay. And then let's take a look at fast. Okay, fast one. Nice candle today. Didn't quite have the volume, but it is holding a macro trend line here. Right, so we've been tracking this one a little bit. Nice geo line right here that it's holding. So good candle, rough volume. Earnings coming up pretty soon, so just be careful with that. Weekly and monthly charts are kind of oh, sorry, there's the weekly, but you can see what I'm saying there. Yeah, decent candle today, right? It's just below this pivot level right here, and you've got the 200-day above it. So a little tricky. All these ones here have like really, really crazy days, like big upper shadows and lower shadows. It makes it really tough if it's not trending, right? So it's tough here to pick the trend, right? We're kind of in this kind of crazy channel right here. Just be careful with those. Samira, yeah, AMD. Let's see, AMD. Yep, so a nice move here. Thanks for tuning in, Samira. Yeah, so nice move here. So we've got we had this level that we need to clear above. We gapped above it nicely, and we're kind of drifting our way up right here. So just watch out for your 50-day moving average, right? Could serve as a little bit of resistance that might bounce off it, but if we can close above that and get into the cloud with some good volume, we may try to work our way back up again on AMD. Cool one. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Tracy, hey, good to see you. AVGO. Let's take a look. AVGO. Yeah, so we talked about this yesterday, right? Remember that upper shadow? We're like, it's got some work to do to get through that upper shadow, and it sure did it today. It got a gap up on it and closed at the upper end of its range, right? So let's see if we can push above these levels right here. If we can, the nice close above that would be great, and then possibly attack those gaps above. And then Oxy. They tried today, right? They tried today. There was some news on, I think, this morning. More resolutions with the the board or whatever. And here we are below the this macro trend line right here. So this is a key one for us to get above, right? So I would like to have seen a little bit of a stronger candle, right, to show a breakout. But let's see if we can get above this trend line, confirm above it, and then maybe get the reversal up there, fill this gap, kind of work that way. Good. Hey, Betray Alexo, what's going on? WMT. Okay, yeah. So Walmart, amazingly, is a lot of these ones have been just it should be bullish because right, Walmart's been super busy during this whole Corona thing, right? Their shelves are getting raided, all that stuff, right? So we could look at his potential falling wedge right here. Good candle today, good volume. Nice green candle. Let's see if we can break above this, right? With some more volume, try to work its way back up again. Walmart is typically a little bit funky to trade anyway, but it's had a really funky range. It was doing pretty well here, right? As part of a Corona, kind of a Corona play, but it's pulled back like some of the other ones, like Zoom and things like that. Good stuff. Yeah, Sumit, what's going on? BLK. Wow, yeah, nice candle today. So good, yeah. So good confirmation candle. Would like to have seen a little bit more volume on it. Right, but let's see. So we've got a nice move right here. There's your minor pivot. Closed above it today. It's good. Would love to have seen a little volume, but it's above average volume, so that's good. Let's see if that can work its way up to the 200-day moving average. EW. Let's take a look here. Tricky. There's your trend line right there. So nice move right here. So it's definitely working its way up. It's kind of drifting up. It's moving up on lower volume. So it can be a little bit sketchy there, but still pretty good. Still pretty good stuff on Edwards Life Sciences. ACAM, yep. Acma, 1 second. Yeah, that's a pretty nice move right there too. Good candle, close above the 50 moving average, breaking into the cloud. That's always a good thing. And let's see, those here. It's got some work to do. Your main break. Really, it's got to get above these guys, but into the cloud means that it might at least try to get to those levels. So that's good. Good stuff. Yeah, Bagesh, my pleasure. Cool one. Yeah, RNG. How'd that one do today? Unbelievable that nasty candle here out of the cloud, but big reversal candle today. That's a good move on this one. Very powerful move. Got over a lot of key levels right here and into the cloud. So this is a potential for a cloud break on this one. So keep an eye on that. IWM. Yep, the Russell here. So again, small caps. Let's see if again, it's a good move. Any of these were pretty good. Nice doji move today. I like how it closed above these levels right here. Looking very constructive. Looking like it's working its way up. QCOM. Yep, there we go. There's our trend line right here already. Activate. There's your lows. There's your level right here. So first move today to get out of this trend line. So let's see if we can close above that, tomorrow. Maybe with some good volume, and that might want to work its way back up. possibly to the cloud. Yeah, my pleasure. Priyank, what's going on? Lulu, yeah. So we got Lulu's got earnings tomorrow, right? So that should be an interesting one. So Lulu, let's see. So Lululemon. Oh, it was aftermarket. I didn't even see it today. Let's take a look here, see how it's doing. So it had earnings, and it's basically just chopping here after hours. So keep an eye on it. Might give you a 15 orb trade. It might give a move pre-market, and see where it goes from there. So yeah, so kind of flat right now after earnings. Looks like they had a little bit of a beat though, so that's good. But not a big algo move on that one tonight. Samira, yeah, my pleasure. Michael, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's take a look. IVR. So IVR, wow, big move today. Watch out, it's coming up ex-dividend, I believe, tomorrow. But a nice move, nice breakout candle here today. Let's see how it does. Let's see if we can close above that. I like the volume today. See if we close above that and can work its way back up to the to that trend line right there. Nice job on picking those mortgage plays. QGen. Big upper shadow on this one. Be careful with that one. That was a key level for it to get above, and it rejected it. So that's a little bit of a little worrisome right there. So see how it holds. See if we can get some more constructive. So how's that MFA doing? Wow, hit $3 today from 32 cents, a 10x trade on a penny stock. You gotta love it. Great call on that one. Just when it is at its worst, right? It came all the way back up to $3. Really amazing stuff on that one. Big upper shadow today too, so it may come back and retest this inside day below. And Tilray. Yeah, pot stocks did good today. So let's take a look here. This, yeah, decent candle today. So it would be nice to have seen a little bit more of a, less of an upper shadow on this one. But that's a huge volume breakout candle right there. In fact, yesterday's was pretty kind of like a sign that things were getting going on it, right? So nice candle right there. I think it just sneakily closed right at these levels. But yeah, nice follow through today on Tilray. Good stuff. Yeah, my pleasure. Tracy Len. Yep. A little home builder action. So nice candle today. Watch out. It could be a hanging man though. It could be a hanging man up here. So watch out. It could be a reversal. But let's take a look and see where we're at trend line wise. Trend line wise pretty good. I mean, it's a confirmation over these levels. I would like to see a little more volume, but again, average volume is good on this one. So definitely keep an eye on it. See if we can break above today's highs tomorrow. Priyank, yeah, my pleasure. Cool one. Yeah, Amazon. Let's take a look. Amazonius. So again, Amazon closed over its 50-day moving average. It's right below the cloud. So here we just kind of looked at it. I'd like to see it close in the cloud, maybe with some good volume, and then maybe we can start to work its way up, try to fill that gap up there. That would be great. So yeah, it's had a good move, and they're staying busy. Lots of orders coming through, and they're definitely busy with their delivery. So pretty amazing stuff with Amazon too the last couple days. So it's good stuff. Great charts tonight, guys. Awesome stuff. Thanks for everybody for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. I think this is a really great BSGM. Wow, huge breakout candle right there. Amazing follow through from these moves right there. Wow, that's a big one right there. Let's see if it can continue to work its way up. It's got the 200-day moving average right above it, but if it can close above that and push above it, it might give it another nice move. Nice stuff. Great catch on that one, Sumit. Michael, yeah, my pleasure. All right, guys. Well, yeah. So anyway, great discussion this week, guys. I think this is one of the best ones, so far in terms of immediate practical application, right? So using these channels, definitely apply those on the intraday time frame. They can be very helpful. I hope it helps your trading, right? So great chart request tonight, guys. Awesome questions. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you're new here, definitely click subscribe on YouTube, and always appreciate it when everybody hits the like button. That's always a good thing, and be sure to check out the links in the description too. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and a great trading day tomorrow. Enjoy your Friday, right? So keep an eye on this volatility. It's still up there. Let's look for some more great price action tomorrow so we can trade it. And I hope everybody has a great evening. Stay healthy, and we'll see you guys Sunday night. And we'll be back with a new series again next week. And see you guys Sunday night. And everybody stay healthy, and remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.